Right, I am standing on 00 West Creston Road in Crossville, Tennessee. This property just had a $75,000 price reduction. It's a little over 11 acres. There's a couple of ponds. There's, from my analysis, 3 decent building sites. It's pretty, very unique property. Let's go take a look. Hey Mike, so this is the inlet. And the topography does vary. So your instincts were really sound. You can see where things are dipping down off of this hill towards the pond. So this is like an elevated ridge. There's the road, West Creston. Over here is this A-frame just is under contract. And you could see down by the fence line. So this is basically a hill that we're riding upon here. Here's this little pad. We don't know, what the deal is there, of course. And then there's this structure. Salvageable. Had power at one time. There's your pole. And then there's a pole over here too. So your power's good. So when you look at that aerial map, I'm standing right on that ridge in the middle between the 2 ponds. It's kind of a wonderland here. My goodness. It's not as flat as the topo led me to believe. I didn't see a lot of irregularity, but your instincts were right. You had a great read. It does drop down. Let's go on to this pond over here. So this is the pond to the right when entering from the road. This is great. Huh? And then it drops off of this berm. Hey ladies. Hey boys, what's going on? So this is all irregular topography here. And then you can see back off to the wood line. It's quite hilly. I'm not sure if this is going to be suitable to your taste, but what it tells me is there may be some room for negotiations. At $15K an acre, they are thinking pond proximity. As I said, this is such a sought after little zone. So this ridge line right here in the middle goes all the way back. To me, in a way, the way I think about placing my home back over here, but on this ridge line, I'd clear this shed out personally and have this as my backyard. This is my side yard over here, my other side yard over here, and the front yard over here. Not as flat as I'd hoped, but a really neat property, and I think really conducive to hunting personally. All right, I hope this helps. Thanks, Mike. Hey Mike, let's head on back to this other pond over here now. So as you can see, this is quite hilly. There's a good grade here back to that fence line. Be a nice spot for horses, even though it's not all flat on the side, you know. Just makes good strong horses. And then this takes us back out to West Crescent. This is the road. All right. It's pretty. Sure is pretty. One thing that I like, Mike, too, is lots of times we see the land around a pond as being very marshy. Whereas here, there's a pretty significant drop off. And so there's none of that marshiness. Can't tell how deep the ponds are. They're pretty clean. You know, I would work these edges. It's been a long time since they've been worked. And as you could tell, the pond used to be more shallow years ago. All right, let's head back up the hill.
Proceed to the route.
So there's a couple of building sites. This one here, which is fairly decent.